Maker is not as good as Synthetics. It's not as good as Compound. It's not as good as Uni. So what are we saying now? If Ethereum closes well and Bitcoin dominance closes down, you want to avoid BTC for now. This does not affect your cycle bags. Bitcoin is still king, don't worry. But from a shorter term basis, Uni is number one. Aave is number one. Uni is number two. Synthetics is number three. No, Compound is number three. Synthetics is number four. And Maker is number five. And we can find even more of these outperformers. What else? Sushi Swap. Sushi is okay. I won't include that. Let's go back to CoinGecko. And let's go and look at some old Dino DeFi. Give me some Uniswap and we will look at the way to find these as well. Categories. Categories, you want to find decentralized finance. You want to then look through them and you want to look at what are the best performers. And you want to look for some older stuff. I mean, some of this stuff's up 1500%. I mean, probably a bit late. Sushi's up a lot. Joe, Rocket Pool, Lido. Did I look at Lido again? Not worth it. Now, when I say not worth it, this can also, this could have a really big run. It could still do really well. It could double. But you want to be looking at stuff that's breaking out, because if it's breaking out, it can have bigger runs. Evo, Synthetics, TrueFi, Frax. Frax is a bit of a dog shit. Frax is great tech, but dog shit. And 1 inch, I mean, you can go through all these you want. EtherFi. That's a relatively new coin, which might have a big run. Chainlink, the OG, the Link Marines. Here we go. Now, might be time for Chainlink to have a move. Big weekly candle. Chainlink, you would say, is number 2. Link is 2. Uni is 3. Compound is 4. Synthetics is 5. Maker is 6. And that's how you would grade them, right? So, you then want to cross-reference this with some other sectors and narratives. Because if Uni is going to outperform, if Ethereum is going to outperform, then do you want to be looking at Solana? It doesn't mean you necessarily don't want to look at Solana. Solana has a great chart itself. Solana can do well. Solana can do fine. But what about Solana Beta? Jupiter? No. Jito? No. But okay. What else is on Solana? Go to Jito. Go to the categories. Go to Solana ecosystem. Pith. And I think this might be all coin requests, by the way, because I'm 2.5 hours in. So I'll probably do your request tomorrow if this ends up going fucking forever. This is all coin edge. So all coin requests can be tomorrow. If I run out of time, which I rapidly am doing. Pith looks alright. It probably can have a run up to, maybe up to its listing price. So you could see Pith go to 80 cents or something like that. Radium. Now looking at Radium. Radium has had a great run. It might look like a good idea to get long Radium. But it's far more likely, after this move, it's putting in a weekly reversal, a lack of momentum, Do you remember my momentum weekend workshop? Big momentum candle, lower momentum, lower momentum. It had to dig deeper for liquidity, remember that? It made new highs and false breakout. So you go to the daily, you cross-reference that. What has Radium just done? Radium has just broken daily market structure. And it's hanging on to the bands, but it's not looking like it's going to go significantly higher. Compare that to Uniswap, and Uniswap has set a structure level, big impulsive candle, nice little pullback here. On the lower time frames, this is just a shakeout. This is a pullback from people who bought the top. And it's moving down, but it's moving back into its bands. It's just coming for a retest. So if it's coming for a retest and it holds, and we're going into the end of the week, what do you think's going to happen? If this thing consolidates going into the week, end of the week, and it closes well, that's setting up really well for a extension. And it breaks out. Now, after that, it's going to die. Well, it's not going to die, but anyway. You get the idea. And the other thing you want to look at then, if this is going to be an ETH run, you want to look at memes. So go categories, meme. And you want to look at, is there an Ethereum meme? Let me see. Categories. Can I search categories? Meme. I don't want to look at just overall memes. I want to look at... I know there's a Solana meme category, but I thought there would be an Ethereum meme category. No? We'll do base. So, this last 2 hours has been hopefully a good primer of what you want to see. There's still more to cover. So you might have to watch this one back. Solana beta, ETH beta. If you're choosing beta, you're choosing either tech or memes. If you're choosing tech, cross-reference your coins to see which... Because it's all a sliding scale, right? You have different levels of tech. Let's take Ethereum, for example. You've got utility and you've got memes. Nothing else exists. It's one of those two. Within those categories, you have memes, you've got classic memes. These are like OG. You've got new memes. And you've got base memes. So, classic ETH memes. These are meme coins that are on ETH's chain. You got new ETH memes and you got base memes. Utility, you've got old DeFi, you've got NFTs, you've got metaverse, you've got gaming, GameFi, and I told you GameFi is shit, and it is. It doesn't mean it can't have a 5-week rally, whatever, right? It doesn't mean it can't have big pumps. All of these coins are going to have big pumps so that the insiders can dump on dumb retail who don't understand everything I've just told you. These are rotations. This is where somebody sees a GameFi token, right? I don't know, fucking... What token is there? Like, Axie Infinity. Axie was the biggest GameFi token. It's an Ethereum-based token, and it's setting up pretty well, right? It's had a nice move off the lows. It can probably go a bit higher, but this is total trash when you zoom out, right? So what will probably happen on Axie, if Ethereum has a run, is that Axie is going to go like that, and then it's going to go like that. And if you play it right, you can ride it for 4 or 5 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, whatever. And then people will come in and say, and you'll see all the shillers on Twitter, and they'll all be like, GameFi redemption, like GameFi is back. And it's not back. It's just a pump. And the people who are bag holding or insiders and tokens and all that, they're going to dump. And it's all going to go to fucking zero again. There can be big... Prime is a good example. Prime is like a new GameFi token. that can actually do really well. Like, this is way better than Axie Infinity. It's had a major run at the start of the bull, which shows proof of concept. This thing can pump. It's now coming out of its bear market lows. This is potentially a BOS. The weekly bands are super close to going green. So you could see Prime having a major move. What happened when it had a BOS last time? Came out of the bear market last time, consolidated. Broke out. That led to and it's all about time. That led to a 17-week rally, which went up 400%, 500%. Maybe Prime is going to make a new high over the next 12 weeks. And that could begin now if Ethereum is going to start running. And Prime starts to break out, consolidations, up, done. And then, again, you'll see this. Prime is king. No, it's not. That's exit liquidity. The smart money bought here. The smart money will sell here. That's what they'll do. And you'll see Prime do something like that, where Prime has big run for several weeks till everyone thinks it's amazing, then it goes all the way back down. And then maybe it has an even bigger run at the end. This is the optimism playbook. Optimism and L2 on Ethereum. Exact same fucking thing. Exact same thing. Optimism is an amazing coin to trade, terrible coin to hold. First big wave up, shows the proof of concept, comes all the way back down into a bear market low. Look at this on Op and look at this on Prime, right? Look at the difference, or the similarities, I should say. First big run, all the way back, consolidates, gets back above. Weekly bands go green here. What happens to Optimism then? It goes up 3x, 4x, 3x. Fucking brain's not braining. Prime could do the same thing. But after that, it will do this. And maybe Optimism is coming now for another major run to do that, but I doubt it because it's had 3. Right? It's had, well, maybe. It's had 1 big run. It's had a second big run. Maybe it can have a third one. I would expect probably for Optimism it's going to do more like this. So it'll have a run against Ethereum. Then it'll fail and come back for a higher low. And it'll have a big run at the end of the cycle. That'd be my guess. What else? If you want to find memes on those chains, right? Go and look on Deck Screener and look individually at each chain. So Solana, I mean, whenever you see this is just trash. This is late stage stuff. Solana's had a really good run, and we've seen Chill Guy blow up. And so now we've got Chill Grinch, and we've got Just Flip Chill Guy. We've just got Bad Guy. We've got fucking Chill-Fi. We've got Riz Guy. We've got fucking... The simple thing is, when you have a new meme that blows up, and you get a dozen copycats that all come up as well, each time there's a new copycat that is later and later and later and later stage. That's why you're going to see, most likely, the Sol stuff lag for a few weeks, and the ETH stuff maybe do better. Now, I don't know what's good on ETH. Pepe coin, that's a good one. How does Pepe coin look? I like this coin from a while back. But how does it look on the chart? Chart looks pretty decent, right? So Pepe coin had its first big pump. It has second big pump. It's come down into a bear market, and it's spent the last several weeks, months, consolidating. It has broken out from that and held. Risk reward is very simple here on a weekly chart. If you bought Pepe coin here, your stop loss would be at that weekly low, assuming the weekly candle closes here. Wait till Sunday. Assuming that the weekly candle closes there, your target on Pepe coin would be a new high. And if it goes crazy, it could be, which it has done before, it's nearly been $1 billion in the past. And if it has a big move, and Pepe coin also fits into an AI narrative too, because they're trying to add in utility. Pepe coin could have a big move if Ethereum does well. Because remember, when did Pepe coin last blow up? Pepe coin. This is not Pepe, by the way. This is a different one. It's actually the OG Pepe. It's a token that existed before Pepe. But anyway, you remember me trading this last year.